All right, Skope TV. We are here. We are in the Marriott Copley in Boston, Massachusetts. I am here with the founders of Bogata, the new unbelievable music platform. The guys are gonna explain it. I'm here with Joe and Chase. What's happening, fellas? First of all, please introduce yourself.
My name is Joe Austin. I'm CEO of Bogata Corporation, and I'm from San Diego, California.
My name's Chase Nutter, and I'm the Director of Business and Development for the company called Bogata, also from San Diego, California.
All right. How you guys liking this hot weather here in Boston?
A little muggy, but we like it.
All right. Well, let's get right into this interview here. How'd you come up with the concept for Bogata?
Well, it actually came up because I had sold a company called Miva Corporation that was the #1 maker of shopping carts, and I decided to come out of retirement, and I met this young man here, started talking about music with him, and realized that there was an opportunity to deliver a whole new way of delivering music to fans, where we can make the fans into the producers. And Chase will tell you a little more about how that works.
We let the fans be the producers in the fact that they produce the songs that they're going to download for themselves. So if they see their own band on there, their favorite artist or group online, they can select the tracks that they would like to have in collaboration with that song, and they can mix it the way they'd like to do it. So if they would like to mix the drum track down a little bit, just the kick drum down in the mix because it's too loud, they can turn the volume down, they can pan it right and left, they can add compression, reverb, they can mix it to the way that they'd like it and hear it for free through their streaming.
And even sell it.
Yeah.
This is revolutionary, fellas. I mean, this is unbelievable. When you decided, yeah, I mean, we got to get into it. I just have so many questions for you guys tonight. When you decided to launch Bogata, was it from a musician or business standpoint?
It was really from both. What we wanted to do is we wanted to launch in a way that could make independent musicians money. But what I discovered was that most independent musicians are not making money. They don't know how to make money. And they're trying to self-publish on the internet, and they need better tools. So we're helping them make
we are.
And
it doesn't cost them a dime to get started. They don't need anything. All they got to do is have internet. So it's pretty easy, pretty user-friendly, and the responses we're getting so far from it are pretty good. They all love it.
Now, do the fans make money also?
The fans do not. The fans can download their song the way they want it to hear, but once it's on their MP3 player, they can't do anything with it. But the artist can charge whatever they want for their song. So we give them the freedom. We don't put a cap price on their creativity. They can charge whatever they want. If they want to charge $500 to download, please try it. Try to do what you want to do, because this is your creativity for you guys, the independent artists, the artists that are out. We don't want to put a cap on it. You can charge whatever you want. And you can collaborate with musicians around the world that don't necessarily even have to be in your band. They can see your song online and say, hey, check this out. I just laid down a couple bass tracks and a couple drum tracks and a vocal, and this piano player hits you up out of nowhere and says, hey, check out my piano line I put down for you. If you like it, you can give them the permission to add it into the song to make it an option of a stem that the fan can select and add in. So as the collaboration process builds, you might end up with 10 different drum techs, 10 guitar players, 10 vocalists for the same song, and then the fan can pick and choose which ones they want, mix it. We have a graphic equalizer built into this thing, and it's taken off, man.
So what you guys are pretty much saying to me is I could lay a track here in Boston, and somebody in San Diego could add their own.
That's exactly
and we could collaborate from across the country. Is that what you're saying to me?
Absolutely, and worldwide. And
worldwide.
All over the world.
My God, I mean, so my next question might be pretty obvious, but what does Bogata offer to the music community that was not available before? I feel like that's an obvious question, but elaborate, please.
Well, with the music industry, the way it's been is we're targeting mostly independent artists. We're not shutting out the artists that are signed either. But we also, through the site, we let them listen to the whole entire song for free through their streaming, and then we get the fee for when it's transferred into MP3 for them. Most sites that we've seen give you a little 15-second clip of the song. Also, I haven't seen anybody that lets the artist charge whatever they want for their creativity.
And add to that, you have to understand that what we provide is free to musicians. We provide a platform for them to actually store the WAV files. We provide a mixing system that they can globally collaborate. And we only charge a fee to the song owner when they make money, when they sell a song to a fan.
Incredible. Now, how are you getting access to this music, and what major labels or indie labels, how are they reacting to this new technology? Are they embracing it? What's up with the licensing?
We're targeting indies.
Okay.
Targeting indies that have not signed with a label. Right? We are talking with, doing some deals with some indie labels. we recently just met with a company in New York that is a reasonably large producer of multiple indie labels. We're not right now. We're not talking to the major labels. We do have some major label music. For example, we just acquired a library of Buck Owens original tapes. But the real focus is on indies.
Okay.
Eric Clapton just went indie, so see if we can get him on here. That'd be nice.
But I have a feeling when this thing blows up, the labels are going to want to start to talk.
They're gonna want to talk to us.
This technology is one in a million.
Yes.
Now, who do you see as your core audience of people who will love what Bogata can do?
Anybody that likes music. Period. Anybody that likes music and wants to get the music and has an iPod, puts it on their phone, anything. If you like music, Bogata's for you. We don't differentiate between the fans and the artist because a fan can use the site just like the artist can, and the fan, if they're just an upcoming musician, and they can even put their own music on there and become an artist and promote themselves, and it doesn't cost them a dime.
There's also some unique applications, applications that we're not targeting, but that we've learned about through our road shows that we've gone on. For example, one gentleman wants to use our system to produce a bunch of online karaoke's, so you can actually take out the vocalist and replace it with your own. Another gentleman wants to organize mixing contests where he takes his bands that he manages and he puts together stems and then has their fans compete to see who can do the best mix. So it's not just the mainstream application of Bogata for downloading fan-produced music onto MP3 players and iPods. There's also unique applications no change to the technology at all.
And another option that we've been thinking about is the simple fact of underprivileged musicians, kids that don't have a lot of money, kids that are in schools, they don't have access to buy expensive mixing equipment or let alone instruments to get their career off the ground, or even just to express their creativity. If we could, we can target the school systems and get them in. If we can get it into the computer system in the school where kids can start using these, it help the kids a lot and just open up a whole new world of undiscovered talent that's out there that no one knows about yet.
Now, this is a pretty sophisticated program, website, software, what have you.
That's right.
How long would you say it's taken to development? I know you haven't launched yet, but we're getting close. What's been the R&D time for this project?
We started last October on the project, and in fact we brought in a rocket scientist to help build the technology.
Tell them where you found our rocket scientist.
Well, I found a rocket scientist on Craigslist.
Yeah.
That's where you always find
okay.
rocket scientists.
Gotta love Craigslist.
So there's multiple instances of technology. Technology is based on Linux and Flash and Python and all that stuff for your technical leadership viewers.
Now, my next question obviously has to do with the business aspect of Bogata. How did you raise the capital to create Bogata, and how do you plan on making money through the site?
Well, let's see. The initial investor is a man by the name of Joe Austin. That would be me. And so having raised and successfully raised, started companies and sold them in the past, what I wanted to do with this one was really give the company an opportunity to build its products without the influence of outside investors initially, so we can really build something that's tied in, and we've been using, believe it or not, a lot of musicians to help design the software, giving them screen buildings and saying, okay, how would you like to use it? This is the first company that I financed completely myself, and I have to tell you, it's quite a bit different than starting up with venture capital. We are going to be going out for Series A funding sometime, probably in the fall of this year. We really want to launch the company first and get user feedback and really dial the product in before we seek serious funding.
Wow. Well, we're going to take a break here. As everybody can see, we are in the new, beautiful Marriott Copley Champion Sports Bar. They just redid this place. It looks incredible. Skope TV, Part 1. What's happening, Chase?